So getting into a Russell Group university is competitive, but what if you could take advantage of the quality of a Russell Group uni without the competition? I've identified 4 universities that give you this opportunity and are also likely to become Russell Group universities very, very soon. And I'm going to tell you all 4 of them right now to not waste your time. In no particular order, first it's University of St Andrews, the second uni is the University of Bath, third is Loughborough, and the 4th institution is Lancaster University. None of these universities are part of that elite Russell Group, and yet they've consistently held their positions in the top 10 UK rankings for quite some time now. So what does that tell us? It tells us that not only are they better than the other 125 universities in the UK, but they're also outshining a whopping 80% of the Russell Group institutions, and that's impressive. So this group of universities is called the Russell Group because the agreement to form the collection of UK universities was made in 1994 at Folkell Russell, and at the time consisted of 17 universities. Over time, this group expanded to 24 universities, with the last expansion seeing 4 new institutions being admitted, and with that inclusion into the Russell Group, all 4 of these universities saw their applications rise, making them even more competitive. The Russell Group unis are considered to be the most elite and competitive UK universities, with the graduates holding 61% of all UK jobs that require a university degree, despite only producing 17% of UK graduates. Getting a graduate job is tough, and attending a university that's considered elite gives you a head start, and this is most seen when looking at how graduates got their first job. Only 14% of Russell Group alumni needed an internship or work experience before they got their graduate job, whereas 83% of non-Russell Group graduates had to have previous work experience before obtaining their first graduate role. But the 4 universities I'm going to cover in this video are ones where, even though they're not part of the Russell Group, they're looked in the same regards as the elite group of UK universities. So let's dive into these unis. So the first university on the list is Loughborough University. Located between Leicester and Nottingham, it's had a reputation for a while now as a world-class sporting facility, with many international teams having their bases there whenever they visit the UK. However, the sporting accomplishments have tended to overshadow the university's academic excellence. 2019 saw it named as the UK University of the Year, and for the majority of the past 10 years has seen it ranked as one of the top 10 UK universities. Now, breaking down the university into specific departments and subjects, the university has 17 courses ranked within the top 10 in the UK, and I'm particularly impressed by its engineering department. The university has a big focus on getting its students into industry placement years, and because of that, the Loughborough University name is known within the engineering sector, making it very easy to break into an engineering career. It's not as big as the other universities in the surrounding locations, but that's a big plus for Loughborough. There's a much more friendly community atmosphere within the student population, and in fact, the university is not just proud for being great at sports, but for what being great at sports brings to the students. The vice president of the university recently mentioned that because of the university's sporting culture, it's developed a great camaraderie and friendly competition amongst everyone, making it a university where you're pushed and tested, but within a supportive environment. All great indicators for employers on why they want to hire Loughborough graduates. If you're new to this channel, then make sure you hit that subscribe button, as I use my experience from attending 3 top UK universities to help you have the right information for your own university applications. And I also share my experiences of working at the world's biggest investment banks and tech firms to help you succeed in your own careers. I try my best to reply to everyone's comments, but if you need a more personal review of your situation, I offer one-on-one consulting to help you in your university or career journeys, and I'll leave a link to them in the description box below. But back to the video, and when I started doing research for this next university, I was shocked. And if I'm honest, I spend the most amount of time researching this particular institution. It's not mentioned highly enough in my opinion, and I even asked for feedback from you guys if you could help me explain what you thought of this university and why is it that everywhere I look, it's appearing so highly. But I can confirm that this institution deserves to be mentioned in this video, and that's Lancaster University. Like I said, I was surprised, but really this university has been one of the most underrated UK universities for a while, comfortably remaining within the top 10 for the past 5 years, and zooming out to the past 10 years, it's always remained within the top 15, meaning it's an established top university in the UK educational system. And if you want to have the highest chances of attending a top 10 UK university, then Lancaster might be a chance, with the university giving offers of admission to over 90% of applicants, the third highest in the UK. Lastly, it should be mentioned, one of the key criteria of admission to the Russell Group is a heavy research focus, and with the research intensity ranked as third out of the UK universities, Lancaster is definitely on the Russell Group's radar for admission. The next university I'm going to be talking about is St Andrews, another former UK University of the Year, winning it in 2021. St Andrews has cemented its position within the top 5 UK universities for a while now. And where I see its strength and what you should focus on when considering this university is in its arts and humanity-based subjects. It's got a very impressive 24 subjects ranked within the UK top 10, but looking in more detail, you can see the majority are humanities-based subjects. And so if you have this as a focus on your degree, then I'd strongly consider St Andrews as one of your options. Now, a lot of top UK universities are based in large cities, and so this is a great alternative if you want to consider one that's not based in a busy city centre. And if you need any more convincing about this university, it's currently ranked as number 1 in the UK for student satisfaction. The last institution is Bath, and it's got a lot of similarities to Loughborough. Although not to the same extent, Bath is known for its sporting facilities, and it also highly encourages students to do placement years, meaning, again, it's the university name which becomes well known within the industry. Currently, it's ranked above Imperial, Durham, UCL, and Warwick, showing the strength of the university. Do I really think those universities are behind Bath? No, not really, but Bath should definitely be mentioned in the same regards as those 4 universities. That is for sure. The university, though, is another one of those small universities that knows if it wants to compete with the big boys, it has to invest in itself. As a result, the university has been actively pouring a lot of money into its teaching, its facilities, and the campus, and so it's no surprise that it's been slowly and steadily moving up the UK university rankings, with an impressive 28 subjects ranked within the top 10. But what stands out here is that the subjects are a mix. You've got accounting in the top 10, as well as architecture. You've got Italian there, as well as physics. And this is key to why it's a great uni. Now, going back to the Russell Group, a big part, as mentioned, for entry into the group was the research quality, and the University of Bath is definitely excelling here, making it highly likely to be admitted into the group very soon. 2021 saw 40% of Bath submitted research activity achieving the highest possible classification of 4-star, which is defined as world-leading in terms of originality, significance, and rigor, and 92% were graded at 4-star or 3-star, which is defined as world-leading or internationally excellent. Now, I accept that at a global level, this university doesn't have a big reputation, but over the coming years, with its significant influence in terms of the research it's involved in, that will definitely be changing. It's already appearing within the top 10 universities with the highest graduate salaries, meaning more and more people are paying serious consideration to this university as one of their options. So those are the 4 universities who, just because they're not part of the Russell Group, I don't want anyone to not consider them as a strong UK university. If you want to see a review of the entire UK university rankings, I've already made a video covering them, which I'll leave next to me. So go check that out, and I'll see you all in the next video.